Right. So this here is Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation 1. Our goal here is to beat the game, murdering everyone we come across. And the quest has been submitted by Wild Bastion. Here we go. Yeah, Metal Gear for NES had, you needed to get a code for one of the transceivers from the, I think it was from the manual or something like that. So when you said you need the back of the game, I'm like, oh, okay, I know where this is going. Probably need that transceiver signal that was printed on the back of the...
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Family day out became girls in town. Hey, it's the same sound. Radio signal.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Need to find a pen. 140.85. Metal Gear Solid. Kernel 140.85. Alright. At least it's not tank controls, that's good. Right, so how does the controls work? Nothing, nothing. Rations, scope, SIGs. Okay. What does that thing do? Alright, so that's how you crawl. I see you down to Rory. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day, alright? That's first person mode. This game is freaking far ahead of its time. I mean, it still looks pretty good, I'd say. For a PlayStation game. I say this looks pretty good. Whoop. The PlayStation wasn't the easiest machine to work with. Which direction is that dude gonna go? Okay, here we go. How do we know if we kill people? Can we like beat them up or can we choke them? This looks like it. Wait, what's happening? Reinforcements? I think that counts as killing, right?
What was that noise?
The corpses disappears. That's very convenient, to say the least.
What was that noise?
What? No, I want to strangle this dude. How did I kill him? Oh shit! Not what I had in mind. Not what I had in mind. Abort! Get up! Support!
What was that noise?
How do I... Alright, jump.
What was that noise?
God damn it.
What was that noise?
I didn't know it was this easy to run underwater, but alright. So I played the GameCube remake of this game, but never like the original. And I like kind of recall you were able to do like, a lot more stuff. Be able to tumble and stuff. Or maybe you can. No, I think square is the button to grab people. But don't just throw them around. Choke them. Is he dead? Shit. Yeah, that's right. It must have been the wind, right? There we go, finally. Enemies respawn? That sucks. Come on. Huh? Alright, that was everyone. How do I... Still don't have any weapons of some sort, do I? Isn't this game super long though? If I recall. Or is it Metal Gear... Was it Metal Gear 2? Metal Gear Solid 2 that's super long. Can't remember. Okay, maybe it's the second one that's very long then. Because I remember playing one of these and it was like it never ended. Just this weird... I have this like filtering effect everywhere that makes everything look so damn blurry in this game. But that must be some kind of shader, because that's not how every PlayStation game looks. It must be a deliberate choice.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
Wait, exercise?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
You have a new rule considering you're voting.
Behind D. Colonel.
Wait, you work on
Russian gunship
F-16s?
doing here?
I have no idea.
That's cool.
But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
That's cool. But aren't those planes like over 20 years old by now then? I thought they, or maybe they don't upgrade models that often. Did you work in Alaska 20 years ago? Yeah, that's not impossible. No, you can't be over 44, dude. No chance. You don't look that old. 354th Fighter Wing. Oh.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
Oh, kind of like the Boeing
What's wrong?
737.
I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm
Oh,
serious.
this is C-model originally.
Well, I know I won't be
late
bored for the
80s.
next 18 hours.
Planned for
Come
Kunsan.
on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
CG
But,
Block 40
I'm
cannot in the early.
surprised.
Ah.
You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Ah. Interesting.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy.
Alaska, the
Make
only
sure
base that
you
flew
don't let them
F-16
see
at the
you.
time it was deployed.
First, I want you to infiltrate the
Swap
disposal
F-16
site
from
and look for the
Kunsan
DARPA
and
chief.
Eisenborn.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same
Ailson.
GPS
Ah.
transmitting nanomachines as you.
It's in
He
Alaska,
should
they'll
appear
fly
on
an
your
aggression
radar as
mission
a
to
green
fight.
dot.
Get whatever information you
Training
can from him about the
pilots.
terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Interesting.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving
Ah shit, I
data.
missed her.
Don't forget it.
I missed her frequency.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
What
I
did she
remember.
say?
First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
So he basically swallowed his cigs and let them pass through.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on
You
the
make
right.
a command for the manual?
They're armed with
Sure.
5.56ers and pineapples.
Copy link address.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Oh, I don't trust that with you,
can't
Roar.
see it
You're
from
gonna... You've gotten that privilege once. You took over
I'll
my
let you
channel.
decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
You're dangerous. Wait, is it me again? Okay. I already forgot. What was the save frequency? God damn it. Did she... Shit. Did she... Is it in the manual somewhere? Saving the game in Metal Gear Solid saves the flame loading mission log. God damn it. If you go in and press it down, it should show the ones that are available. Oh. Oh, 140.96. 140.96. May. Save. What do you know? Andy.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Yeah, sure. If you know that it's important,
Remember what the
just
ghost
go
said.
ahead.
The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into...
Yeah, I get it. Don't get into fights. Oh, the thing about the backside of the game. Yeah. They do something similar in the NES version, don't they? Pretty certain the NES game had a similar thing where they're like... But then it was in the manual, I think.
Whose footprints are these?
I'm also pretty certain the GameCube version that I played, it left corpses around. Didn't it? You had to like transport the corpses and shit. And it was a freaking pain. But here they just disappear. Two guys. That's two corpses. Oh no, wait, there were no corpses in this game. Never mind, never mind. You kind of need to complete re-education training for me to trust you. God damn it! Why do you do that? Die! Shit! No, 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 no! Don't scope. No, no, I actually don't think you'd abuse it that much. I think you know the difference between joking around and actually like serious biz, I guess. Yeah, they did a similar thing on the NES game where it was like... Wait, the guy I strangled was the one who spotted me. Wait, where did everyone come from all of a sudden? Did you auto-use rations? That's handy. Jesus Christ, where did all of these guys come from? Semi-automatic pistol. Hold down. It's better than nothing, I guess. Could you please... Wait, can't... How do I aim first person? Or maybe I don't. I don't think I do. Huh. Well, that sucks. Let's go pick up the ration over here. Got him. Any more rations? I wish I could bring up like a map of the area so that I could see how many people do I need to kill. So there's a guy up those stairs I can see.
A surveillance camera?
Kill all you come across. Well, that's true. That's actually very true.
That
You
base
just call
must
it the
have
room
some
refills.
kind of ventilation
Oh,
system to
okay.
recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere.
Ah,
They
that's...
must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake,
It's a Hind
hurry
D?
up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
Was that the chopper? Did a chopper shoot down 2 F-16s? Expect me to believe that? There we go. You can get a lot of rations in this game. In the late 19th, choppers were destroying jets. What? How? Don't they just zoom past in like 3 times the speed of sound? How does an immovable colossus like that? It was with predated surface-to-air missiles. Ah.
Snake,
How do you know?
this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long
Hey, Tom.
time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here.
And pads.
I thought I
No,
might
should
be
shoot
of
down
some
jets.
use.
There's no
Fair
one I'd
enough.
rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Who was that? PT. Let's call him that. Come on to see raffle tickets? It's just exclamation mark raffle and you'll see the latest one. The Alaskan Scouts are now known as the Cool School. You can see the number of tickets from there. This is just a duct. There we go. Man, portable air defense systems. Oh yeah, those big, like, it's sort of, it looks like a mini mech suit that you strap on and you just aim and like, kind of, but I guess they shoot missiles, but you know, you get the drill.
I moved the Darker Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about
he
the
early?
vent shaft cleaning?
No,
I just opened the vent covers.
I started
Started
noon my
spraying
time
for rats.
on Sundays.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's
Yes.
an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah.
No, 5. I killed 5
Said
people.
He's using stealth, too.
Stealth. There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the Chief.
Yeah, on like weekdays I start streaming at 8 my time. That's like 2 Eastern time. But on Sundays I start noon my time, which is 6 AM Eastern time. Yes, like go out here. Yeah. Ah. That F-16 part is kind of the same as I was saying about the Boeing 737. You have the Boeing 737, then you have the Boeing F-737B, was it? Then you have the Boeing 737M, maybe? They've just been like changing up the Boeing 737 because they don't want to reclassify it, because reclassifying is so damn expensive. You just keep doing new models. Outdated and annoying. Had the opportunity to hop on the F-35, but it's shitty. Didn't they just call me around here? No. The FO still fires the B-52. Yeah, that's an old one. The B-52 is a really old one. Impressive.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
I really thought that like they updated their entire like arsenal of aircrafts every like 15 years or so. Or maybe that'd be too expensive. Extend the lifespan with modifications. Well, that basically means a pilot could fly the same airplane for his entire career. That's pretty cool. I guess it probably doesn't happen like in practice, but in theory you could. You think a pilot gets attached to his plane? Probably. I know how attached I get to my car. And imagine like living and working with the same plane. Maybe they switch planes. Maybe the same guy doesn't... Maybe the military wants to avoid that, getting like attached to your plane. Have you flown a plane? No, I haven't. I've only been a passenger on these like regular passenger planes. An A-10 won't fly an F-16 or an F-15. That makes sense. But like, do they change... Never been in a plane? Oh wow. Now that I've been. Several times. I've flown back and forth across the world. I mean, it makes sense that you don't change the model of a plane, but do you change the individual plane? Or do you like, this is mine, A-10 ABC 123, I've flown that one for 20 years. I really like traveling. When I get the chance, I always accept whenever work wants to like, hey, we want someone to fly here. I like, yes, I'll do it. God, get him! Fuck me. Wait, why didn't he auto ration? That's so classic. You have the wanderlust? Kind of, yeah. I get restless if I'm stuck for too long. It's a solid ass plane. Ah. This is the plane my family's flown for generations. To be fair though, planes hasn't been around that long, but I mean almost. What is the A-10? Is it like a transporter, or is it it's not a combat ship, I guess. An air-to-ground combat vehicle. Well, I've heard the name Thunderbolt. Oh, okay, it's that one. Okay, I've seen that. I've seen that in movies. What I drive? Oh yeah, so I have a Volvo. I drive a Volvo from 1991, a 740 model, or a 745 to be specific. Yep. I love that car. How does he spot me? Bullshit. It was indestructible. Yeah. You could say that, yes. requires specific engagement setting to prevent the aircraft from drifting, of course. So the recoil is so intense, the plane drifts, of course, from it. That's pretty impressive. Sock on bullets. I wish I had a knife so I could just run up behind these guys and get rid of them. Now, I mean, normally I would also play pacifist. Ah, shit! I'm getting pinched, aren't I? No. My normal playstyle is like always. What? It's always pacifist. This killing people doesn't really work out for me, does it? Now they're like, it's gone. I need a knife or a silenced gun. I can take out people without... The Gao 8. No idea what this is. Right, get up. Shit. Oh, that's the name of the gun. Come on. Shit. This doesn't work out for me. Can we please not do this anymore? Guys, let's just be friends. $3,900 rounds per minute. That's about 400 rounds every 10 seconds. That's 60 rounds a second? Damn. No, yeah, it's about 60 rounds a second. Damn. That's the same speed as a TV updates its image. Those are 30 millimeters. Jesus Christ. What would you need something like that for? So if you were to travel at the speed of sound, that's 10 meters per second, isn't it? Or is it 100 meters? It's an anti-tank weapon. It's a freedom. That's what you need. No, like, so let's see now. The speed of sound is about 1,000 meters per second, is it? Or is it 100? Shit, I can't remember. I think it's about... Is it a kilometer per second? 343 meters per second. Okay, so you shoot 60 rounds per second at 340. So 340 by 60. That's 34 by 6. That's one bullet every 6 meters. If you were to shoot straight down when going at the speed of sound. That's 1 bullet every 6 meters if you're going at the speed of sound. Now I'm guessing this thing doesn't move at the speed of sound when it does that. I would probably knock it off course. Say we're going at half that maybe? Because every 6 meters, then it would be pretty difficult to hit a person, I guess. But that's if it's shooting straight down. If you were to hit a tank though, it's probably pretty easy. It's impressive. It probably costs like 50. I don't think that's enough, Canola. If I mounted a guy on my car, put the car in neutral and started firing backwards from a standstill, I would be breaking the interstate speed limit in less than 3 seconds. Holy shit. It's pretty funny when you put it like that. I generally don't have anything against links. Do I just gun these people down? What the hell do I do? How do I kill people in this game without getting spotted? There we go. Finally. I killed a guy. No! Don't flip him over. Shit. I want to strangle him. I like your I like how you solve problems, Jay. God damn it! The fuck? How do you? Yes! God damn it! You're excused, Kickbot. Don't worry. I'm not angry with you. Okay, we got them. We finally killed them. Ah shit, there's a guy over there. How do I get in there? I was just checking if there's something important under the tank, but apparently not. There's another air duct. There's one. Imagine if Dino Crisis had these controls. The game would have been so easy. What would I use these for? The idea is cool with this goal, but I'm just so bad at this. Or have I technically already missed the goal since I got spotted and ran away and left the guy behind? I don't know. I have the SOCOM gun. Isn't this the same place where I was before? Shit!
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Can we just say I never went in? I killed that guy before. That kinda... I kinda don't have to deal with him again. Right? That's how this works. Ah, shit, now these guys respawned. Can I shoot from here? Nope. Phantom Pain? I've never played that game. I have no idea what it is. Didn't you say something about a cargo lift that we need to find? It's the last Metal Gear. Metal Gear has zombies now? What happened with the tactical espionage game action? Feels pretty weird to have zombies in that, doesn't it? Oops. And how do I put the gun down? Right, so let's try shooting someone. I mean, that worked. Maybe this is how you're supposed to do it. Just run out and shoot. What? Oh. Where did he come from? Where the fuck do people come from? There were 2 people in this room. Okay, that just doesn't work.
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Okay, so the gun is completely useless, I guess. But they never stop coming. Where the shit did people come from? Oh, maybe they came to this door.
Maybe go Snake to get in a subway car capper.
What? Maybe go Snake to get in a subway car cap. Yes. Oh, wait, here's a door. Okay. Oh. Why do you hate me? No, I don't wanna.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Any thoughts on December? I really gotta get our Christmas decorations up. Haven't done that yet. I don't know.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
We don't do that anymore. I haven't planned on doing anything Christmas especially. Maybe we should do the side quest thingy, or the mini quests, or whatever you want to call them. The raffler thingy. A little bit. But like, generally, I don't know. It's so hard to find something that feels good. Especially in this format.
The DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Ah, you got each other. Right?
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Why does it have to walk? Isn't walking like incredibly inefficient when it comes to moving big apparatuses around?
It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary. It's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production.
Walking would allow it to reach areas treads can't. Yeah, but at the same time, like, treads allows you to move so much faster.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Yeah, the voice acting is really good.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
I am at this
Yes.
point just sticking
Baker knows
around
one,
long enough to
and
vote
I
no
know one.
himself.
Baker,
Thank you.
president of Arms Tech.
That's right.
Thank you
Each
for the
of
follow
us
there.
needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
It's a science.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password,
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
what?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard
Why does
the
he
guards
repeat
say
everything they
moved to an
say?
area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
The fuck is
As
that?
you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
Yes, Tom.
Okay.
You need to.
I'm gonna get you out of
The
here.
Geekbot has
Wait a
an
minute.
internal cooldown
What is
of
it?
about a minute, I think.
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
What?
Hey, what happened?
Was it the Invisible Man? Oh, control this.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Oh, is that?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but
A heart attack? No,
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Guess we killed him. The shit's going on out there. Kill the president. The baker.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
How is she holding that rifle?
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
How do I...
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Kill him! Am I supposed to... Ah, shit! Johnny Sasaki?
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
Oh, he has a name?
You fool! You've killed him!
Oh.
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
A lot of bullets in that magazine.
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Why can't I get in here again? I had a card, didn't I? I played the GameCube version of this game many years ago.
Huh?
it sure has gotten weirder and weirder as the years go by. This room kind of reminds me. I think reminds me of something from the GameCube version.
You caught Snake? Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Is that the guy who was knocked out there actually has like a story arc of his own? It's pretty funny. So here's... the wall looks different there. But I'm pretty certain at some point there's like trap doors on the floor or something. Exactly, I knew it. Freaking knew it. I guess the numbers are the security level clearance required. Maybe the key is not holding a direction when I grab them. Maybe that's what I've been doing wrong. Because now I suddenly seem to like grab them perfectly. You wouldn't download a tank, would you? Are you serious? Do I need to equip cards in this game too? Shit, that's horrible. Yeah, I would totally download a tank as well. Where do these people come from? Maybe you can't kill them. Hey, a Sock'em suppressor. What could you... So... Done at the nuclear building. In the sequel, after Meryl knocks, if the player attempts to shoot the unconscious, the camera will turn away from him. Oh. Yeah, they're infinite. That kind of like destroys the entire stealth part, doesn't it? Like, as soon as someone spots you, there's just pouring in enemies. That is pretty dumb, if you ask me. Oh, run away, run away. The fact that you need to have the level 1 card equipped is really annoying. Because now I kind of gotta go down again. Because I didn't have it equipped last time. The map is really good, yeah. We got a really big host from Sharpie earlier. That's what brought in a lot of the people. I have no idea how many that stayed around. I don't keep track of my own viewer numbers in real time. I don't have that number visible. It doesn't really bring me anything to have it up and visible. I'm glad if people enjoy what they're seeing. What's the weather like here? I actually don't know. I have my curtains pulled down in the computer room. I don't actually see. They found some C4. That's good. Because I know we gotta find the walls that have different colors. I know it was cold earlier when I was out with the dogs. It was like really cold. I think this place looks suspicious. So let's try. Oh. Look for where the wall looks different. Well, that's easier said than done on this PS1 era graphic. This, maybe? Hey! Whoa! How are you supposed to react to that? Dumb game. Kickbot can be pretty damn random at times. It's not the most reliable source of information. Is this also, maybe? I did think it looked different. So are there more places that I need to blow up? Or is it one of these dumb you have to check behind? You open one and then you need to open a second one? No? Such times are honestly pretty weird sometimes. Like, you run out and you're down to 2 lives, by the way. I have my SOCOM. Is it silenced now? Yep. Sweet. So what am I supposed to do now? He said I was supposed to look around in first person mode for areas that look different. That's easier. Ooh. Jamming. Oh. Exactly, everything that Geekbot says is like really smart. You just have to be able to understand it. I need more C4. Just have to learn to decode her language. That's just like all gurus. You have to like spend time to learn, understand them. I hope it respawns. How thoughtful of you to ask. I also like that answer is something of a diz. She's like, would you like to go out, Millie? How thoughtful of you to ask. She's just changing the subject, yeah. She's avoiding answering the question. I like Bermuda Syndrome too. That was a cool game. Oh hey! It's him.
Am I too late?
Isn't this the Revolver Ocelot fight, if I recall correctly?
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw! Draw! Hiding. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing. All right. I'm alive again. Let's go.
What? Oh, the ricochet.
Hiding won't help. You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna learn. Don't you want to settle this? But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death. Wait a minute.
The shits. Aiming is so hard.
Wait a minute.
It's that Baker dude who keeps feeling sorry for himself. Got him.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you?
Isn't that Fox?
I like you. I have no name.
Iqbal is female? I guess.
That exoskeleton.
Yeah, Grey Fox, that's the name.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
I don't even think I could play European Extreme though. Don't you need to beat the game first
Chief
for
told
that?
me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
Do you often get lost or do you live in an alternate time lane?
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
CERN?
Kind of like a psychic
It's the
insulation.
Central
Everyone
European
who knows these
Research
top secret
something.
codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
It's the particle accelerator
But the DARPA
in
chief
Switzerland.
said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Oh yeah, the Large Hadron Collider.
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
It's the president of the
totally
of a
insane.
company.
They
Like,
wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows?
so he's not the
Maybe they're
president
like
of
us
the
in
United
arms
States.
Industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
The voting
The
is
soldier
open.
that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female
Shall we
soldier.
continue to
It
play
must
Metal
be.
Gear
She
Solid?
said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in
Get your
prison
votes
because
in.
she refused to take part in the rebellion.
Get your votes in.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent
That's
the
the
missile
part
launch?
where. That's the part they reference. It's the back of the CD
You
case.
need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal
Only
Gear.
MFH itself
Where
actually
is
said
this
no.
Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you
So
ever
many
seen a
cutscenes.
warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see.
I mean, now at least they have a silent
Still no
gun.
real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it.
I've played the GameCube
Many of the
version, but
drums
not the
are
original,
corroded,
no.
with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In
Looks
other
like she's
words,
going out.
There's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb.
I will wait for the end
We
of
live in an
the
age when any
cutscene
small
though, so I
country
can save.
Can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
There's a lot of cutscenes.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered
No,
quite a
we still
blow
haven't,
as a
Jay.
result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bleeding heart liberals on the Oversight Committee. That's the quote.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
So that's what he cared about in the end.
Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
This cutscene is long. But this story is surprisingly, like, engaging.
What the hell?
I just wish I didn't have to spend 40 minutes trying to snap the neck of 2 soldiers. How long is this?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me.
I'm not going to say this game
Get
will
in
no
contact
longer
with
be
her.
Xenogears by the
Snake,
time I'm
There's a
done.
lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
This is a really cool game for its time. Really cool game. Alright, so now I can finally save here.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
Alright. I think this is a very good game, actually. It's my first time playing the PlayStation version. I have played the GameCube version, but I remembering it being very different. You're headed to bed? Wait, isn't it like 9 AM where you live? Oh well. Good night, Fort. Maybe it's midnight. No, wait. It can't be. 6 AM maybe? 6:18. Oh yeah, you live in Vegas. Well, then you should definitely head to bed, yeah. Take care, Ford. Thank you for stopping by, right? I'll see you around. Defeated Revolver. This game is really cool. Much from the story. But I also kind of like the combat, movement. Sure, it doesn't look that awesome, but it works. You can make out what stuff is supposed to be. But this goal that was submitted, having to kill everything, kind of made it hard to enjoy. I like the game, but not to have to play it like this. So the game in itself is very good, but but this goal kind of removes the fun of it. It took me so long to get through a couple of rooms because I had to like find a way to kill people that